What's up guys, Rydek here, bringing you more achievement guides in Halo Combat Evolved Anniversary. This is going to be in the campaign mission Silent Cartographer. We're going to go ahead and get started here with the first one. This one is Beachhead, and this one requires you to basically clear this area without losing any Marines. Like I always say, the bandana skull makes this a heck of a lot easier, but if you don't have bandana yet, you can actually do this fairly easily. Just make sure that you're out in front of your Marines pretty much the whole time. Throwing grenades, making use of the Covenant plasma pistol to sort of take down the elite shields very quickly. Also, if the Marines are shooting at a target, make sure you join them in shooting in that target, because combining your fire always brings down targets much more effectively. Now, as soon as you get above this hill, I kind of back up and check here and make sure that all my Marines are still alive before proceeding forward. Because what you want to do here is you want to immediately pick up a plasma pistol before you get to this rock, because there's going to be a red and a blue elite down the way, and they're going to go ahead and start shooting at you. If you can throw some grenades if you have the bandana, or if you have some left in your inventory. And lucky there, I actually did get a good grenade shot and actually weakened both of them and was able to take them both out. There's the achievement, but if not, I just suggest plasma pistoling them and kind of getting ahead and make sure that you draw their fire. The Marines will shoot at them as well. Now, for some reason, my computer did not capture this achievement, so I actually went back and gonna do a run. This is the Grenadier achievement. This requires you to run out of the map room, and that's the room that I'm running around here now. It requires you to run out of the map room after you activate the map without firing a single bullet. But that means that you can melee and throw grenades, so pretty much Grenadier, hence the achievement. So there's one thing that we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and grab this overshield and start heading out. The one thing, bandana is always good. Infinite grenades. I mean, you can't say any more about that. Infinite grenades just makes your life a whole heck of a lot easier in this game. I'm going to go ahead and run up the ramp here. Now in this next area I'm going to run up, I'm going to actually go to the door on the right, and I'm going to pick up a active camo, and I'll explain more about that when I do get to that area. There's going to be 3 jackals. Go ahead and just use some plasma grenades, and a well-placed plasma should take all 3 of them out, but I kind of stuck one and he sort of ran off by himself. Now in this area I'm going to immediately exit, and I'm going to run to the right. And there's going to be a doorway to the right here, and I'm going to go down, and there's going to be a active camouflage. Now you can stack overshield and the active camouflage together. And we're going to go ahead and run back up and just now there's an elite sometimes that spawns back here, and it's just because he's killed me a couple of times. But then you're going to want to come up here in the middle, and you're going to do a crouch jump on top of here, and then another bounce. Make sure that you're on the edge of that center pillar. And then make sure that you do a crouch jump over here and another one right there, so that pretty much skips that whole portion, and it lets you use the maximum amount of time for the active camo. And right here you don't necessarily have to kill these guys, but I figured that my active camo was running low, so I didn't want those guys to start shooting at me immediately, because dual plasma pistols, especially in the hands of jackals, can take your shields down fairly quickly. Now here there's going to be 2 health packs on the side right here. The first one initially is for when you come down. The next one is for coming back up, I'm assuming. I mean, if you need both health packs to get down, then I probably suggest taking it really, really carefully. I'm sort of charging in right here because, you know, I'm used to the way the enemies spawn in. I know that there's going to be guys around the corner, and I know I'm just going to be able to chuck a few grenades here. But if you do manage to stick that elite, you're actually free and clear to run through to the next area. And as you proceed up, there's going to be a few enemies in this next room, but you're only going to really have to stick an elite that's going to be on the outside doorway when you come in, when you first came down here. And as soon as you stick that elite, you're pretty much free. I mean, you're going to run up to the top here. And this elite is kind of a pain if you don't stick him the first time. I had a couple runs where he did stick me with a sword, so I had to actually restart. And now for this last area up here, when you actually exit the structure, there's going to be invisible elites up here. Now, I know that I said that my computer didn't capture. Well, so I used the original footage. So this is the originally how I'm doing it. You charge I charge as far ahead as I can without them engaging me, and then I try to get out here. Now, usually I wait out here for my shields to recharge and whatnot, and then I'm gonna head over to the Warthog. Now, here's where my computer stopped capturing. So I basically am mimicking the same run here where I'm using the towers as sort of cover, and then that's the reason why I parked that Warthog over there. I always come back here and just throw grenades, or I can always run down if they start charging me and hopefully get a good back smack on one of them. But they usually don't charge up here. I've only had them a couple of times where my grenades have actually, like, they bounced or rolled out of the way of my grenade and they sort of rolled their way up here, and then I kind of had to flee. But this run they actually don't come up here, and I actually do stick the Warthog and use it kind of as a weapon of sorts. And once the Pelican arrives, you can jump in. You don't have to neutralize or clear out all the Covenant there. And right after this cutscene, you will get the achievement, but since I said before my computer didn't want to capture it, I'm just going to go ahead and show it here as though I actually did get it. I actually stopped my entire production just to make sure that I captured this. But once again, guys, I just want to thank you guys for watching the video, and if you find this guide helpful, make sure you leave us a like and subscribe for more videos coming soon. This is Rydek from Rogue Sheep Gaming. What's